Hello, pals. It's Jordan Husney, Parabol's head of product and CEO, with a exciting product announcement. Introducing Parabol Pages, our bundled and free knowledge management solution. Let me show you how it works. If I go over here to the left, where all of Parabol's teams are listed, you can now find a tree control. And if you expand the tree, you'll find a hierarchy of pages. If I click on one of them, the content for those pages will be raised, and you can edit it just like any document. And you'll be used to interactions like this, features like this, in products like Notion and Confluence. But if your company was recently affected by Atlassian Data Center's end-of-life product announcement, and you're suddenly trying to figure out what your replacement for Atlassian Confluence is going to be, let me tell you, we're going to make a great alternative. I want to show you a few features that exist in our knowledge management system that don't exist in Atlassian Confluence. So the first thing I want to demonstrate is I'll navigate to this mock company handbook, and you'll see that there was a to-do here on adding additional policies to our handbook. We are snobs about collaboration and what that experience feels like. And we knew that when we were going to bring this feature to life, when we started planning it over a year ago, that we wanted character by character live multiplayer editing. So that was the first thing that we built in. So off screen, I've got another window. If I join this page, you'll notice that my other user's cursor is in here. I can do things like highlight text and show everybody who's collaborating on this page where I am. And of course, when I type, those changes appear immediately. So I might add a policy that would be like, work from anywhere. Employees can choose the best working environment for them. And we're very excited about allowing people to edit documents in a much, much smoother and efficient way. Another feature that I'd like to show is now all meeting summaries, because of course Parabol can facilitate the most common kinds of meetings and workflows, collaborative workflows that exist for teams. All meeting summaries now become pages in Parabol, and I'll show you why that's cool here in a moment. If I open up my knowledge base again, I can go and find, actually, let me go under here. Yeah. Here's a real meeting summary from an activity that we run in Parabol that amalgamates our user feedback. So every retrospective, every stand-up, every Scrum meeting, etc., is going to create this digital paper trail that can easily be shared with other stakeholders, that includes all the tasks that were generated inside of the meeting. But if you're a leader in an organization, very often an individual meeting summary is not what you're after. You really care to know about what the trends are, what the data are saying in aggregate from all of these collaborations. With Pages and Pages Insights feature, that's super easy to do. So let me show you how our Insights function works. I'll go back up here and let's create a new page. So I'm using a / command, create a page, and I'll navigate inside of it. I'll just call that Insights Demo. And then there's a block that I can bring up /insights. What that allows me to do is select any number of teams. So if I'm a manager, a director, an executive, I can get a bird's eye view of what's going on across all the collaboration in my company. And I'll scroll down here. Let me select our product team, and I'll just include retrospective meetings. And let's run a really big one here. We'll go all the data that we have since the beginning of the year. Now we run these user feedback meetings on our team in order to collect and process user feedback every few weeks. Let me just include every single retrospective that we've ever had, and I'll additionally filter them just using a prompt here. And so let's see, I have a prompt, it was the last one I used. Analyze all retrospective meetings that mention user feedback, itemize this feedback, report on it from most frequent to least frequently encountered in order to inform our product roadmap. I'll add one extra bit here just for our public demo, which is if any specific person or company is mentioned, redact it from the final report. We want all feedback to be anonymous. Okay, great. Now all I need to do is click the Generate Insight button, and it'll package up all those meetings and start generating a report. So let's see what happens. And here's the report. Very cool. So over the past year, it looks like the number one thing requested was meeting summary and context enhancements, which is pretty neat. Now suppose you want to edit this report before you distribute it. That's easy. All you got to do is bring your cursor down here, select the text you don't want, hit the backspace key, type whatever you want to add, and then when you're done, just come up to the share button and add whomever you want to send the report to. We are very excited about the potential for Insights to change work. Imagine how much easier performance reviews, 360 reviews can be when you run Insights ahead of time to get a picture of what that individual has been working on. Imagine, as we have, if you run user feedback sessions or you're processing retrospectives on support cases, how easy it is to try and figure out what to prioritize as improvements in your organization. Imagine being able to diagnose organizational issues across teams, things that might not be within a team's power to change on their own in order to drive executive sponsorship. If you're interested in learning more about Pages for knowledge management, our Insights feature, how you can self-host the solution for yourself, please visit us at parabol.co. That's parabol.co. There you can sign up for a free account, try it for yourself, or reach our contact form in order to learn more and get a personalized demo. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.